Alright, so in geometry we're starting on proofs. And the idea being that we're going to make various statements, connect logical ideas, and be able to track those ideas with justification. And to build into that, this exploration, this idea of kind of introducing everything, pre-teaching it came to the ideas students are familiar with. And so we use the analogy of planning a trip. So for example, let's talk about traveling from Seattle to Miami. And as part of this, we have a map of the United States with all of these various flights planned out on it. And our goal is to get from up here in Seattle all the way down here to Miami. And that's a metaphor for connecting logical ideas. And each of these routes that we're going to fly one way represents a conditional statement we're going to learn as a theorem. So the goal is to get from Seattle to Miami in as few steps as possible. So let's see, we'll start here in Seattle. And we're going to take the 206 flight route 206 down here to LA. And LA, I only have one way out. So I want to keep going. I have to fly across here to Atlanta. And then from Atlanta down to Dallas. And then from Dallas, we end up in Miami. Now I say, how do I know I can get there? Well, the explanation will be, well, you started in Seattle. You take the flight route 206 to LA. From LA, you fly route 208 across to Atlanta. From Atlanta, you take route 107 down to Dallas. And from Dallas, there's a flight that takes you out to Miami. Now, there are multiple solutions to this. For example, it's a little more involved. We could, from Dallas, head up to Las Vegas. And then from Las Vegas, we can fly up to Bismarck. And then down to Chicago. And then hop to Detroit. And Detroit has a direct flight down to Miami. It's a lot more involved because once we get to Dallas, it's a one-shot flight down to Miami. And so when we write the two-column proof of this, we're going to be recording where we went and how we know we could do that. What actual route we're going to take. So for example, start in Seattle, and then we're going to go to LA by the 206, Atlanta, Dallas, and Miami. And so this is a metaphor we're going to use to build on in order to do all of our basic two-column proofs. That'd be kind of a good way to get things talking about with your students.